Hi everybody, this is Greg Bender, and today we're going to be talking about how to look and review your data in SurveyPocket using either the SurveyPocket application, with the ability to look at completed or incomplete responses. I'm also going to show you how you can go in and edit an incomplete response to allow someone who has abandoned a survey to come back and finish it up later while you're in the field. Then I'm going to look at the dashboards, and I'm going to show you how you can use our sister company. Our sister company's data visualization tool called Survey Analytics Mobile to visualize not only the data on your device, but the data that's stored in the survey online as well. So let's take a second and make sure the iPad and SurveyPocket is set up properly. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my settings in SurveyPocket. And I'm going to make sure that my admin functions are enabled. This is going to allow me to go to the response viewer in an active survey. So we hit back, we go to our surveys tab, and today let's look at the cool mobile question type survey. So I'm in the survey. Please notice 0 incomplete, 0 complete. And now up in the right hand corner you're going to see this gear. It's going to take you to a place called response viewer or reports on device. We're not going to go there yet because there's nothing to see. So first let's take the survey a few times. In this survey I'm going to put in greg@greg.com as my email. You'll understand why in a minute. We're going to look at some surveys. We're going to skip the barcode because I'm not scanning a barcode right this second. Go to next. Hey, I'm happy. We've got the stopwatch question. Take that up to 3. We're going to go to stop, go to next. I can look at the date time question. In case you have not seen it, this is a new clock wheel for iOS 7. I've got my Net Promoter Score. I've got my rank order. Yes, that's the order. I have my star rating. And then I do have the ability to upload a photo. So we can even take a photo. This will be fun. Hi. We'll use that photo. There it is. I've got my digital preview. There you go. So now you'll see the counters there for one survey. That is, if I go back into the survey, you'll see I've got 1 complete. Now let's do an incomplete. We'll go to greg@not.com. We'll take 1 or 2 more surveys. I love it. We'll skip the barcode again because I'm not scanning barcodes right this minute. I've got my rank order. I'm going to go to next. Now I'm going to go up to the top right hand corner like I can, and I'm going to mark this survey as incomplete. Great. Now the counter's at 2. I go back in, I look at the survey, I see 1 incomplete, 1 complete. Okay, I'm going to take 1 more survey, but I'm not going to do something. I'm going to leave the email address blank. There's a reason for this. We're going to skip the barcode. We're going to go, all my money is going to essentials and other. Next. I'm going to mark the survey as incomplete again. Now, I'm going to show you how to look at the responses, both the complete and incomplete, on your device. So now I've gone into my splash screen on the survey to show me, this is a splash screen that shows me the number of completes, incompletes, and questions in the survey. Because I've turned on administrative functions, the gear in the top right hand corner is there. All I have to do is select it. I can go to my response viewer. So you're going to get a list, and you're going to see that this is going to match. I've got 2 incompletes, incomplete, incomplete, and the third one is complete. I'd like you to notice that I grab the email address and I present it in the subject line for that survey. This is really important if you've got a lot of, if you're collecting a lot of data out in the field. It's going to allow you to identify people so they come into the right survey and they know where they're at. So the complete survey, we'll walk through this really quickly. This brings up a response viewer and actually shows me what we did here. These are all the responses I had to that survey. I'll go back in, I'll look at the response viewer. Now let's look at an incomplete. So greg@not.com. Tells me it's incomplete 22 seconds. This is really important. Please note, it takes me right back to question 5, which is the question in which I abandoned it, so I don't have to go back and review the existing data. By the way, this is a unique response ID. If I hit back here, it actually doesn't want me to do that, but my response is there. I go to start, I go to stop, I go to next. Now watch. I can come back in. I can now mark this as incomplete or complete. I'm going to mark this one as complete. So now I go back in. All of my counters are updated. I still now only have one incomplete. I've got two completes. I go into the response viewer. I look at the response viewer. Complete. I've got now two completes, two incompletes. The one without the email address question is going to be very hard to identify when you're out in a large venue collecting data. So to really maximize using the response viewer and getting people to finish surveys in the field, it's going to be really important that you use an email address contact field. I will say this though, as soon as I synchronize this data, the response viewer is cleared out. Okay, that's really important. So this is for before your data has been synced. So now I've got a couple surveys on the device. Let's take a look at another data reporting option. I'm going to click on here and I'm now going to go to Dashboard. You'll see that it's pointing, I've got a representation of every survey that I've synchronized on my device. And you'll see I've got Cloud or Device. When I select Device, it's only going to show me the surveys that have actual data on them. And if I go to Cloud, it's going to show me every survey in the folder, every active survey in the folder that I have synchronized to. So they're both going to take me to the same place. If I hit Device and then I select Cool Mobile Question Types, watch. It calls up Survey Analytics Mobile, which is our branded application from our sister company. And it's going to show you all the surveys in your folder. I've actually synchronized this to all of my folders. So I can click on here. I'm going to do my grab folders. I'm doing a synchronization right now. It's grabbing all of my data. I need to do this. I can now go look at all of my data from my Survey Analytics account. So in this case, it's one survey. I go to Done. It's going to grab those surveys. There it is. Cool Mobile Question Types is right there. I can now go in and I can use our data visualization tool. We're going to spend some more time on Survey Analytics Mobile in the future and how it presents our data and the different ways that you can use this to share this data, make it more actionable. Any questions? Let us know, and we'll be back to you in the next couple days with a couple more videos about more advanced functionality.